I almost didn't go to that party. It was a reunion, old friends from college, now all successful, or at least pretending to be. They'd always made fun of me for being the quiet one, the girl who never wore anything expensive. But my husband told me, go. Have fun. So I did. When I walked in, I could feel the eyes scanning my dress, my shoes, my phone. They smiled, but it wasn't kindness. It was that same smile that says, we still think we're better than you. They had no idea who my husband was, and I didn't tell them. It started small. A girl named Emily looked at my clutch and whispered to another, that's last year's model. Then someone else asked, so, what's your husband do? When I said, he's in business, they laughed. Oh, like, small business? I smiled and said nothing. Because that's the thing, you never argue with people trying to measure your worth. They'll always use the wrong ruler. I checked my phone, a message from him, running late. Be there soon. I typed back, take your time. I was curious what would happen before he arrived. Then came the moment. The front door opened, and I swear, every head turned. A black Rolls-Royce had just pulled up outside. Even the host walked out to greet whoever it was. I didn't move. I just sipped my drink. Then one of the girls said, who on earth shows up like that? I smiled. My husband. Their faces froze. And I thought, here we go. He walked in wearing a black suit, confidence radiating off him like heat. Everyone recognized him instantly, the CEO of the company that owned half the buildings downtown. One of the rich husbands in the room actually worked for him. You could feel the air change. He came straight to me, placed a hand on my back, and kissed my forehead. Sorry I'm late, he said, eyes never leaving mine. Then, softly but clear enough for everyone to hear, did anyone give you trouble? I didn't answer. I didn't have to. The silence did it for me. Turns out, one of the loudest women there, the one who mocked my phone, was actually begging for a contract from my husband's company. She froze when he said, I think we've met before. Her smile twitched. He looked at me, then back at her, and said, I value professionalism. Some people forget what that looks like. She mumbled something and excused herself. The others followed her lead, suddenly remembering they had calls to make. Funny how quick laughter dies when the punchline changes. When we left the party, I asked him, were you angry? He said, no. I just don't like people mistreating you. I told him, you didn't have to do that. He smiled. I didn't do anything. They showed who they really are. As we walked to the car, I looked back. The same people who once laughed at me were now whispering, eyes down. Revenge isn't about shouting or proving. Sometimes, it's just walking away, knowing you never needed their approval. If you're still here, you probably love stories where karma hits back. Subscribe now, more true Reddit tales are coming your way.